In the video, President Ibrahim Traore of Burkina Faso addresses a strong message directed at the United States. Traore emphasizes that Burkina Faso will not be controlled by external powers, highlighting a growing anti-Western sentiment in his leadership. Additionally, the video reveals the faces of individuals accused of planning a coup against his government. So, make sure to leave a comment. I want to know your thoughts. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel for more updates like this.
Always take examples. They will tell us, Thomas Sankara tried to do it like this, but where is he? He is dead. The Haitian president, he tried to do it like this. Where is he? He is dead. Gaddafi tried like this. Where is he? He is dead. These are the veiled statements made to us to instill fear. If we remain in this posture of fear, we will be cowards, and history will judge us. Our children will ask questions. Our grandchildren will ask questions. We are writing history. There is no room for cowardice.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Intervlog. I said, this is Intervlog. Today, we bring you a special message from the heart of Burkina Faso. These are the faces of the men who wanted to eliminate Captain Ibrahim Traore through a coup, planned for April 16th, 2025. But our lion roared, and the plot collapsed. They are 1. Lieutenant Barry Abdraman, Burkinabe Armed Forces officer, deserter, identified as the main instigator, operating from Abidjan, Côte d'Ivoire. 2. Kompa Joao Reni, former officer of the Armed Forces. 3. Zerbo Laoko, former non-commissioned officer of the Burkinabe Army. 4th. Commander Ouedraogo Frederick, officer serving at the Integrated Operations Center of Burkina Faso. 5. Kabore Constantine, officer of the Armed Forces undergoing training in a European country but deserted and joined the group in Abidjan. 6. Captain Ouedraogo René David, on the run, tried to recruit other officers through religious and traditional leaders. What a president to praise. A coup was planned for April 16, 2025, but our lion roared and the plot collapsed. Enemies had conspired against Burkina Faso. They wanted to tear down our sovereignty, rip apart our unity, and drag our land into chaos. Soldiers, in alliance with shadowy militants, plotted a coordinated assault on the presidency. Their aim? Power. Confusion. But the spirits of Sankara and the heroes of yesteryears whispered strength into our leaders. This plan was not an illusion. It was a dangerous, deeply rooted conspiracy. From Ouagadougou to foreign capitals, traitors were moving. They planned attacks in several regions. They hoped to divide and conquer, to hand Burkina Faso to foreign puppeteers under the name of international order. And these were not amateurs. They had maps, weapons, lists of targets. But they failed to realize one thing. Burkina Faso is a nation reborn, a nation that no longer bows to fear. But alas, the enemies forgot one thing. Burkina Faso is awake. Our intelligence services, guardians of the homeland, intercepted communications. They cracked the code. They followed the signals. They uncovered the monster hiding in plain sight. Minister of Security Mahamadou Sana, with calm courage, shared the news with the nation. An officer of the Burkinabe Armed Forces, Barry Abdramane, once entrusted with duty, had become a deserter and traitor. His betrayal ran deep. He was caught communicating with offering sensitive information, troop movements, strategic positions, and VDP operations. This was no lone wolf. This was a network. From Barry to Kompa Joao Reni, from Zerbo Laoko to Commander Ouedraogo Frederick, from Europe to Abidjan, the conspirators wove a web of sedition. But as they conspired, the loyal among us rose higher. Burkinabe patriots stood alert. They watched, they listened, they acted. These are our heroes, not seen on TV, not praised on billboards, but silently standing in the shadows of the Republic to protect her. They plotted with precision. April 16th was the chosen day. Soldiers were to storm the presidency. At the same time, large-scale attacks were planned to distract and weaken the nation. Air vectors were to be hijacked. Civilians were to be panicked. The army, overwhelmed. The goal? A total collapse of order. Key installations were marked. Radio stations, television transmitters, army armories, presidential convoy routes, all were targeted. They believed Burkina Faso would kneel. They believed the people would run. They did not count on the shield of patriotism. But Burkina Faso is not built on sand. Our foundations are deep. Our roots are revolutionary, and the plot was uncovered before the snake could strike. These traitors were cowards of manipulation. They sent false messages to corps commanders to induce fear. They tried to spark mass arrests. They planted doubts. They whispered lies in barracks. They spread fake news on encrypted networks. They sought to make our defenders question one another. Even sacred traditions were not spared. They pressured religious and traditional leaders to speak to officers, to sway their loyalty. They tried to erode the bond between the people and the army. But the Burkinabe soul is not so easily bought. Social media was weaponized. WhatsApp groups, Telegram channels, deep fake videos, these were tools in their war chest. But again, their lies could not pierce the armor of truth. Oh yes, in the hour of darkness, the true sons of Faso rose. VDPs and patriotic soldiers came forward. They reported suspicious behaviors. They rejected bribes. They exposed the coup plotters. These unsung heroes saved the Republic. From the intelligence headquarters to the presidential palace, reports poured in. Brave voices echoed through the corridors of power. The enemies are among us, but we will not let them win. And when they did not, arrests were made. Camps were searched, phones were tapped, evidence was seized, and the plan collapsed like a house of cards. Entire cells were disbanded, ringleaders were exposed, documents, videos, chats, all revealed the ugly heart of the plot. Some ran? Yes, they did. Cowards always flee when truth rises. Some fled to Abidjan. They think they are safe, but justice travels. Justice never forgets. Justice has eyes even in foreign lands, and justice is coming. Interpol has been informed. Our regional partners have been notified. We will pursue them through the courts, through diplomacy, and through the collective will of African justice. Let every traitor hear our voice. We are watching you. We know your names. The Republic does not forget. And now, let us speak of the man who held the nation steady, the man who did not flinch, the man who trusts his people and his patriots, Captain Ibrahim Traore. This was not just a victory for security services. This was a triumph of leadership. He allowed the investigations to proceed. He stood calm. He encouraged truth. He supported intelligence. He protected the people. While the enemies prepared bombs, he prepared justice. While they whispered lies, he walked in truth. While they schemed in the dark, he worked in daylight. This, my friends, is what we call a true head of state. A patriot. A soldier of the people. He did not issue empty threats. He organized. He delegated. He empowered his ministers. And above all, he reassured the people. His silence was not weakness. It was preparation. His calm was not passivity, it was strength. Burkina Faso, rejoice, sing, dance, for you are free, but also remain vigilant, for the snake may be wounded, but not yet dead. Report suspicious activity, support your armed forces, embrace your VDPs. Let no division find space among us. We are one nation, one people, and our unity is our shield. Every student, every farmer, every trader must be a soldier of vigilance. Let traitors find no hiding place in our markets, schools, or streets. Let every whisper of conspiracy be answered with the roar of patriotism. To our brave soldiers, to our vigilant VDPs, to all who wear the uniform with honor, you are the pride of Faso. Stand firm, stay alert. Your courage saved us. Your vigilance preserved our flag. Do not be discouraged. Do not fear. You are on the right side of history. And if ever you feel tired, remember this. The eyes of the nation are watching you with pride. The hearts of the people beat with you. And Captain Ibrahim Traore stands with you. May your boots always march in truth. May your guns always defend justice. And may your hearts never forget that you serve not just a flag, but a people. Captain Traore, we thank you. You are not just a president, you are a protector, a guide, a son of the soil who carries the burden of freedom with strength and dignity. To the Burkinabe people, stand tall. You have defeated darkness. And when history is written, April 16th will not be remembered as a day of doom, but a day when treachery was crushed under the foot of vigilance. This is not the end. This is the beginning of a new Burkina Faso, stronger, braver, united. No new leader, no matter how charismatic, could instantly replicate what Traore has done in just 3 years, because what he has built is not just infrastructure or policy. He has built faith. Faith in Burkina Faso. Faith in the possibility of an African Renaissance. And that faith must not be betrayed. Long live Captain Ibrahim Traore. Long live the resilient people of Burkina Faso. Long live African sovereignty. This is the end of our program today. See you on Intervlog, same time tomorrow. Thanks for watching.